Of a video for you guys. I wanted to do something special, as I am a realist when it comes to sports games. I'm in that community where I want a game to look as realistic as possible, to sound as realistic as possible, to have everything as realistic from uniforms to sounds to stadiums and everything when you get into a game. Some people care about the gameplay. I care about gameplay and aesthetics. Now, if any of you are fond of this channel, you would know that I did a video a while back for Madden NFL, which was about how to make the what's it called? How to make Bill Belichick in Madden. For this episode, I'm going to get from the Boston area and show you guys what I really prefer, which is my hometown Orioles, Baltimore Orioles. As you guys know, I'm a Ravens fan and an Orioles fan on this channel, so it's all Baltimore all the time. Now, I will talk to other Major League Baseball teams, NFL teams, fans who want a video made for them. It will happen in due time. But right here, since we get out of this demo, I'm going to try and get you guys the best opportunity possible to get yourself into this game, to enjoy the sounds of this game via Operation Sports. Now, one thing about Operation Sports is that I have been a member of Operation Sports for 10 years now. I have been on their website since the beginning of, I think, 14, 15 years. This is a great website for finding people who have accurate rosters, who have accurate stadium sounds and everything. So let me get into this. It's going to be a real-time event here. I want to make sure I have everything right when it comes to this. Now, what I'm going to show you here is where to find your rosters, where to find your sliders. This right here is very essential if you want to start a franchise, if you want an accurate road to the show. There are some rosters in here that will do minor league, that will do just a certain era, say 1998, the 80s, the 70s, the 50s. But if you want a roster that has real-time accuracy, we're going to go in here, we're going to take a look at where to find this at. So you want to go to Browse Rosters, okay? All right. My go-to is always Operation Sports. It will always be Operation Sports from here on out, okay? So now you got where to pick them from, okay? Now you got some from April 9th to this. And you got OSFM with edits by Cure V6, okay? Now additional equipment edits, more batting stances, pitching locations. Every MLB 25 man roster as of May 2005. May 5th, okay? So now you have a bunch of them down here. All right, you want to look for, when I go for realism, I want the highest ranked and the highest rated profile. Now this was updated 8:40 a.m. I believe Eastern Standard Time, so I'm good to go. I'm gonna pick this one. I'm gonna download this. Okay, I'm very spiffy about when it comes to what I want. And after I download this roster, I'm gonna show you guys. Let me get back in here again. I'm going to show you guys where to go on Operation Sports to get the sounds of the game, okay? I don't make these. I wish I did. I wish I had the time to make them, but I've always been fascinated by this stuff, and now's the time to get into this. But you want to go to Browse Rosters. You want to go to Browse Rosters. You want to look up this stuff. You want to download the right ones. Because you want to get the most out the game. Like, if you spend $50, $60 for a game, like, you don't want to sit up there with something that, you cheating yourself out of. So, there you go. I'm going to download this. Okay. Now, the only thing I wish the show would do is I wish the show would had a way for you to download the audio for that. But here's what I'm going to do. Now, so now we got the rosters saved. Okay, rosters now saved. What we're going to do next is go to sliders. The sliders are very important in a game. Okay, especially a sports game. It can make or break your experience. Now, if you want something more realistic, fine. If you want something more arcade, fine. That's the beauty about having a community open and sharing downloads and sharing things. There are people out there who test this stuff. And, you know, like I said, you know, I don't get paid by Operation Sports. I don't get sponsored by Operation Sports, but I've been a gamer there for a long time. Master Shake 88. If you want to add me on there or talk something like that, you can always talk to me. I haven't logged in a while, but, you know, you want to go to Browse Sliders. Now, the ones I always look for, this is my personal preference. This is not to dog anybody or anything like that. I will trust, okay, the highest rated one. All right. Here's the two things I look for. Number one, what's their rating? Number two, are they from Operation Sports? If I see a profile or if I see a slider from Operation Sports, I'm going for it without any thought. Highly trusted on Operation Sports. You can't go wrong. Most of the developers talk on Operation Sports. Most of the people listen on Operation Sports. I've given my intake on Operation Sports. I'm going to start a video real soon on sporting websites and stuff, how they diminished throughout the years and how this one still stands. They stand for a long time for a reason, guys. So, you know, here we go. Let's go through this. You got Armor version 4.0. Armored Sports Simulation sliders. Check Operation Sports. So there you go. You'll find a slider on there. All right. You got Operation Sports Mike Low version 2.1. Okay. I'll look at the downloads. I'll look at how many times it's been downloaded. Because, you know, if you look through downloads, it's word of mouth. So I look through downloads, I look through Operation Sports, and I look at the person. Hall of Fame plus classic pitching. Okay. You try to find the most accurate one. And sometimes it's trial and error. What works for some don't work for others. So you got to sort. So you want to sort by when it was created. All right. The lowest ranked ones. And you want to go okay, here you go. Armor and Sword approved. Classic pitch and hidden. So I'm going to go back in here again. But sometimes sorting stuff can be a little weird when you get in here. So I'm going to go to Slider Vault. Browse sliders. All right, here we go. 92.59. Simulation, balanced. All right, I'm going to go with this. Now, a lot of times it doesn't have descriptions on there. A lot of times they don't have descriptions. You have to go to Operation Sports and do a little research, do a little help for yourself. You know, sometimes the answers aren't going to be right in front of you. But, you know, let's go down here. Sliders based on top 9 sets from Operation Sports. Credit goes to Fitty. So look at this, 83.33. These are all high-ranked, decent sliders. Where if you pick one or the other, you're not going to have anything wrong. You know, but I always like to go to the most recent one. Okay, so make sure to adjust CPU pitching sliders before playing the game. I don't really like to deal with all that work. Go to Armor 4.0. Now that's from April 20th, about last week. That's okay. That's within the range. It's not from March. You know, it's had enough time to mull over and all that type of stuff. So let's get to sounds of the show. Okay, let's see what they got here. Now this is new. I haven't been in here yet. Okay. The options for sounds of the show this year are jukebox, playlist creator, music editor, manage music files, assign player audio, and assign team audio. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Let's see where we can get something from. I know I'm gonna have to find my USB port because I just got into this. I just got into this game recently. Haven't had time between work, finding a new laptop, stuff like that. Life happens, so whatever. Let's get into this and see what we got. Manage music files. Port MP3 music from your USB device or delete files. All right, so let's see what we got. See where we are. Okay. So import music. Unable to port. Unrecognized USB device. Missing music in directory. Okay. So going to your USB device. If you have a drive, as opposed to that, I'm probably going to run into what they call copyright infringement if I post these if I post the music to these videos. So what I'm going to do as an alternative is I'm going to show you which guys to go to on Operation Sports. Okay. Now you're going to have a page from MLB The Show. It's going to be a subpage. So it's Operation Sports forums you want to go to. Sports forums, baseball, MLB The Show, sounds of the show. As soon as you get in there, you're going to run into one that's called Low Light Habit and Cujo Matty's OS 2017 SOTS regular season packs. What this has, okay? Now, I'm on the first page. I'll read just a brief sentence. This is where we will post all of the team packs for 2017 season. These packs will be the music players are currently using, so will be released once we get the info and compile them into our packs, which could mean could be fairly often. Low Light Habit and myself have a system far more efficient than last year's that will make that can only update with the info that community provides. So please make sure to get the team threads going. So here's the thing. I've done this Sounds of the Show thing for at least about 4 or 5 years now. Ever since I had PlayStations, I got back into the PlayStation game. You have some good people in Operation Sports that go through the effort to try and give the most realistic musical experience that you can ever have when you see a player walk up to bat and everything. So I highly suggest to check these guys out. That's where I got most of my music from in regards to this. So here's what we got. All right, so you got audio from the menu playlist. You got team downloads. They have all 30 MLB team downloads. So if you got a team that you want, if you're a Yankees fan, if you are a Giants fan, if you're an Orioles fan like I am, you go to ball games. You know Adam Jones' song. You know Manny Machado's song. You know all those songs when they're lined up the bat. They got them. And if they don't have them, they'll keep an ear out and listen on eyes open experience and look at what you got. That's why I love that community type of stuff, man. It's all about working together and syncing. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my USB stuff together. I'm going to get all that stuff together so that the next video I make is going to go more into that Sounds of the Show thing. But what I wanted to show today is how to give yourself the best experience, the most realistic experience. If you're a franchise fiend, if you want to pick up a quick game and you care about the ambience of a game, you care about being immersed into a game, you want to be taken back to when you went to a ballpark, those are the sliders and stuff that you can use to make your experience good and make your experience better. So this is the Gaming Kitchen on this Saturday. Thank you guys for all your support, your likes, your comments. I hope this channel grows in the future and only grows by participation and viewpoints. So if you like what you saw today, give a like, leave a comment. If you like Operation Sports, give it a chance. Check them out. They're cool people. Like I said, I don't get paid by anybody. I don't get sponsored. This is just me giving my experience and my take after years of dealing with forums and threads and stuff. So if you guys enjoyed it, leave a like. I'll talk to you guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.